Have you ever found yourself stuck in a cycle, repeating the same mistakes, following the same unproductive routines, and feeling like life is just passing you by? A year ago, I reached that breaking point. I was tired of feeling stuck, tired of being sick and tired. So I made a decision that changed everything. This video could be that moment for you, the turning point where you decide to take control and start living the life you've always wanted. But here's the deal. If you're going to make this your turning point, you need to focus completely. Put away your phone, full screen this video, and give it your undivided attention. What I'm about to share isn't just a list of tips. It's a blueprint that took me from feeling lost to finding my purpose, from procrastination to productivity, and from merely existing to truly living. If you're ready to take that leap, let's get started. Step 1. Cut off the dead weight. The first and most crucial step is to cut off the dead weight in your life. This might be the hardest step for many people, but it's also the most necessary. You need to identify the people, habits, and environments that are holding you back. We all have those friends who keep us stuck in bad habits, who drain our energy, and who don't support our growth. These are the people who are content with mediocrity and want to keep you there with them. Think of your life as a hot air balloon. To rise, you need to release the sandbags weighing you down. Sometimes those sandbags are the very people you've grown up with, the friends you thought would be there forever. But if they're not helping you become the best version of yourself, it's time to let them go. It's not about being harsh or egotistical, it's about self-preservation. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to grow, and who challenge you to be better. If you want to rise, you can't afford to have anyone in your life who is dragging you down. Step 2. Build habits that matter. Once you've cleared out the negativity, it's time to focus on building habits that will propel you forward. Habits are the foundation of your daily life, and they can either work for you or against you. There are two types of habits: instant gratification habits and delayed gratification habits. Instant gratification gives you a quick dopamine hit, but over time, these habits leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled. Think about how easy it is to spend hours scrolling through social media or binge watching Netflix. It feels good in the moment, but afterward, you're left with a sense of wasted time and lost opportunities. On the other hand, delayed gratification habits might be difficult to start, but they bring lasting satisfaction and growth. These are the habits that build the life you want. Reading, exercising, working on your goals, and investing in yourself. The challenge is to fill your days with more of these productive habits and reduce the time you spend on activities that don't serve you. Start small. If you've never exercised regularly, begin with just 5 minutes a day. If meditation seems daunting, start with 3 minutes every morning. Work on your personal or professional goals for 15 minutes each day. The key is consistency. In just 21 days, these small actions will become part of your routine, and from there, you can build on them. One thing to remember, you don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Change happens gradually. By making small, consistent improvements, you'll see a significant transformation over time. The most important thing is to start and to keep going. Step 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. Now that you've begun to reshape your habits, the next step is to surround yourself with positive influences. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. In today's world, this also applies to the content you consume. If you fill your mind with negativity, gossip, and unproductive media, it will reflect in your thoughts, your attitude, and ultimately your actions. Instead, make a conscious effort to consume content that inspires you and challenges you to grow. This means choosing books, videos, podcasts, and social media accounts that push you towards your goals. If you want to improve in a specific area of your life, seek out experts and mentors who can guide you. But it's not just about what you consume, it's also about the people you interact with daily. Start spending more time with individuals who are where you want to be in life. Engage in communities, both online and offline, that support your growth and share your values. The energy and mindset of those around you will rub off on you, so choose your influences wisely. Step 4. Focus on your mental health. Your mental health is the foundation upon which everything else is built. You can have the best habits and the most supportive circle of friends, but if your mind isn't in the right place, it's going to be incredibly difficult to achieve your goals. Mental health isn't just about avoiding stress or anxiety, it's about cultivating a mindset that supports your growth, resilience, and happiness. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to improve your mental health is to practice gratitude. Every morning, take just 2 minutes to write down one thing you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the warm cup of coffee you're sipping, the roof over your head, or the opportunity to learn something new. This small practice shifts your focus from what's lacking in your life to what's already abundant. Over time, this practice will rewire your brain to automatically focus on the positive aspects of your life, leading to a more optimistic and resilient mindset. And when you're in a better mental state, you perform better in every area of your life, whether it's work, relationships, or personal growth. Step 5, find your purpose. The next step, and perhaps the most profound, is finding your purpose. This isn't just about setting goals or achieving success in a conventional sense. It's about discovering what truly drives you, what gives your life meaning and direction. Your purpose is the reason you get up in the morning, the thing that fuels your passion and keeps you going when times get tough. Finding your purpose isn't always easy, and it often requires deep reflection. Start by asking yourself some big questions. What would you do if money weren't an issue? What makes you lose track of time when you're doing it? What legacy do you want to leave behind? These questions can help guide you towards your true purpose. And remember, your purpose doesn't have to be something grandiose or world-changing. It just needs to be meaningful to you. It could be as simple as raising a loving family, helping others in your community, or mastering a craft. The important thing is that it gives your life direction and meaning. Once you've identified your purpose, align your daily actions with it. Every decision you make should bring you closer to living out that purpose. This alignment will bring a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that can't be found in material success alone. Step 6. Take action. Now, finally, and most importantly, it's time to take action. All the knowledge and insight in the world won't make a difference unless you put it into practice. This is where most people stumble. They watch videos, read books, and get inspired, but they never actually take the first step. Don't let that be you. You've learned the steps, now it's time to implement them. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's hard, just start. The truth is, if you don't take action now, a year from today you'll be in the same place wondering why nothing has changed. Here's your challenge. Start by meditating for 3 minutes every morning. Do 30 push-ups. Work on your goals for 15 minutes a day. Consume content that inspires you. Practice gratitude every day. Do this consistently for 21 days and watch how your life begins to change. Taking action isn't about making huge leaps every day. It's about making small, consistent improvements. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Over time, these small actions will compound, leading to massive changes in your life. Step 7. Build a bulletproof routine. If you really want to lock in these changes and make them a permanent part of your life, you need to build a bulletproof routine. Your routine is what you do every day without thinking, and it's what will ultimately determine your success or failure. But don't fall into the trap of trying to create a routine that's too ambitious to maintain. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. and work for 14 hours every day to be successful. In fact, routines like that are often unsustainable and can lead to burnout. Instead, focus on creating a routine that works for you, one that you can stick to consistently. Start with the basics. A morning routine that includes meditation, exercise, and a plan for the day, a work routine that prioritizes your most important tasks, and an evening routine that helps you wind down and prepare for the next day. The key is consistency. By following your routine day in and day out, you'll build momentum, making it easier to keep going even when motivation wanes. And over time, this routine will become second nature, making it easier to maintain the habits and mindset that will lead you to success. The power to change your life is in your hands. Every step I've outlined here is a tool you can use to build the life you want, but the only way they'll work is if you take action. Don't let this be just another video you watch and forget. Make the decision today to start implementing these changes. Your future self will thank you for the steps you take now. The choice is yours. Will you stay where you are, or will you take the first step towards the life you've always wanted?